CIG Television News Update, Community News, and Weather Forecast. I'm Donna Bush. The annual Remembrance Day Parade and Ceremony is taking place this Sunday, November 10th, and it all starts at 10:45 in the morning. Chief of Protocol Melanie Sims explains the significance of the day.
Remembrance Sunday Parade and Ceremony is a time to reflect on those who made the sacrifices for us, to enjoy the freedoms that we enjoy today. Our veterans and those whose lives were lost at sea. We thank them, and we invite the entire community to come out and pay our respects to them.
The public is invited to attend the event, which will take place on the waterfront at the Emsley Memorial Church. To facilitate the Remembrance Day Parade on Sunday, Harbor Drive between Shedden Road and Fort Street will be closed from 6:15 in the morning and will reopen by 1 p.m. And of course, we'll bring you highlights of the event right here on our news update next Tuesday evening. Meantime, His Excellency Governor Martin Roper and his wife Lissy held a reception at the governor's residence for the Cayman Islands National Robotics team after their return from international competition. After completing 9 matches over 3 days, the team finished 109 out of 190 teams with a total of 4 wins and 5 losses. In addition to their excellent work on the field, they also received 2 awards recognizing their commitment to robotics through their preparation in the lead up to Dubai.
It was a real pleasure to meet the students who went to Dubai for the competition, and I'm delighted to invite them to Government House. And yeah, I had a go. I drove it. It's a very impressively put together machine, and I think the team did incredibly well in Dubai and represented the Cayman Islands. So it was really nice to invite them here to Government House today. I think particularly linking it to STEM and academic excellence in science, technology, engineering and mathematics, and just talking to them, the students, they're all really inspired by that, and that's what they want to go and do at university when they leave school. So yeah, it's really wonderful to see that our private sector as well is helping our young children, to help inspire them and really help them to develop in these areas which are absolutely vital to our economy.
It was the first global challenge for the 11-member team of boys and girls who traveled to Dubai. After completing 9 matches over 3 days, the team again finished 109th out of 190 teams. And again, they received 2 awards for special recognition.
It was definitely an amazing experience because we obviously talked about it like the last few weeks during the competition, but going there and being a part of the competition was something else. It was completely surreal, and it was an amazing experience. The theme for this year was Ocean Opportunities, so our robot had to collect these plastics on the game field that were these balls, micro and macro pollutants. And the game, obviously it was challenging, but we had our alliances. We had 2 other teams helping us, and the whole strategy of the game is to find out their strengths and our strengths and kind of work together towards building the best game strategy.
Now, the objective of this year's event was to draw attention to ways in which ocean pollution negatively affects marine life and human health. The aim of the annual competition is to empower young people to use STEM to solve global problems. Well, the annual Breeze Fusion Walk Run held recently was a resounding success, as Radio Cayman's Racing tells us.
The Breeze Fusion was a fantastic event this year, coming into our 13 years here in Grand Cayman at Smith's Barcadere, and then on November 30th, we'll actually be running our 4th event in Cayman Brac. A great event this year. Every year we've tried to incorporate a new part of the event, and this year was the 10K leg for the Breeze Fusion event. We had roughly 220 competitors come on out this last weekend, and overall a tremendous success with funds raised going towards the NCVO, the Central Scranton Community Park here in Grand Cayman, and then in Cayman Brac, we have upped our donation due to a successful registration and sponsorship, with those funds being raised for the Leo's Club of Cayman Brac.
The Breeze Fusion Walk Run attracted runners and walkers of all ages. And turning now to stories making news headlines at Radio Cayman, the Royal Cayman Islands Police Service is recruiting for new officers. And if you're interested in becoming a police constable or an auxiliary constable right here in the Cayman Islands, you should submit completed application form and supporting documentation by November 23rd at the RCIPS recruitment drive or via email to rcipsrecruitment@rcips.ky. You can also find out more details on the RCIPS's recruitment drive on their website, which is rcips.ky. Now for community news, this time from the Cayman Compass. From his office desk on an island 22 miles long and an average of 18 feet above sea level, Campbell's law firm partner Guy Manning dreams up expeditions scaling the world's highest mountains and spanning the length and breadth of countries. As you'll hear in this feature story, Guy Manning has climbed all of the acclaimed 7 summits in the world.
Hold them tight. No, okay, I think.
And you can go online to both Radio Cayman and the Cayman Compass websites for more daily community news headlines. Finally, a look at today's forecast from the Cayman Islands National Weather Service. The synopsis shows moderate northeasterly winds and seas will continue across the Cayman area for the next 24 hours as a high-pressure system lingers over the northeast United States. Radar images show isolated showers in and around the Cayman area is moving west to southwest. Today's high temperature reached 90 degrees Fahrenheit. The forecast called for partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of showers. Winds are from the northeast at 10 to 15 knots. Sea conditions are slight to moderate with wave heights of 2 to 4 feet. For a look at your forecast, you can go online to weather.gov.ky for the latest. You can also find more information on their Facebook page as well as on the weather radio dial 107.9 FM. Remember, you can also download the Cayman Islands National Weather Services app, CINWS, to have the latest weather information available to you. And that ends news update for us here at CIG Television for today. To see what's on our programming schedule, you can go online to gis.gov.ky. If you missed today's news update, you can go to the Cayman Islands Government Facebook page as well as the CIG Television YouTube channel. I'm Donna Bush, thanking you for joining us, wishing you a safe and wonderful night, and hoping you'll join us back here again tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye for now.
welcome I've received to the Cayman Islands has been absolutely incredible. The old adage of Caymanian hospitality I've found in the workplace, both in Cayman Islands Fire Service, in Cayman Islands Government, and the residents as I've settled in and found a house to live in. So I've been over the moon actually, and I'm really feeling quite settled even though I've only been here 3 weeks. I really do want to provide a message around the deputies who have stepped up and taken on more responsibility since the last chief left in February 2018. I think they've done a smashing job with the senior management team, and it's a fantastic time to be joining Cayman Islands Fire Service with lots going on. We've gone through a procurement process and we're going to get some world-class fire trucks which will be delivered next year. There's also new personal protective equipment for all of our firefighting staff, bringing them up to date there. And we've got some state-of-the-art new breathing apparatus arriving in the service shortly, and some excellent new cutting gear that's battery operated and will really support our operations at road traffic collisions, which seem quite prevalent, and road safety will be a priority for the service. So from me, it's a huge thanks to Deputy Chief Elliott, Deputy Chief Charlton and Deputy Chief Ebanks, as well as the senior management teams for all that they've done in that intervening period before I've taken up my role as the Interim Fire Chief. Okay, so what I'm really hoping to do here is share my 30 years UK Fire and Rescue Service experience and really support the development of officers both at a senior level and throughout the fire service. I certainly believe in a workplace culture where we value people and we value their development, we succession plan, we talent spot, and we ensure that we have people with the appropriate qualifications and development so that they feel valued and they can add value to the organisation and take us forward through a period of transition as we aim to support the Deputy Governor's vision of a world-class civil service. My working style is that I'm a real people-focused leader. I believe that 85% of the budget is salary, and therefore if we can get the best out of the people, make them feel comfortable in the workplace, let them be themselves, then we'll have a successful organisation. I've been described as firm but fair. I think that's really important to understand because, you know, as well as my focus on people's development, I also will insist on safe systems of work. The operational arena is a dangerous arena, and therefore it's absolutely critical that crews are deployed and they maintain those safe systems of work to protect themselves and to protect the public that we do serve. Yeah, I guess people will be surprised to hear that as I move about there'll be plenty of opportunities to meet staff because I will be a regular visit to stations both here and on the sister islands. That really supports my leadership style of people-centred leadership. But I guess that's an opportunity for me to cook. I'm a really keen cook. I was on the UK MasterChef programme in 2014, which was a really enjoyable yet scary experience because of the pressure. But yeah, really looking forward to doing some cooking for my staff and letting them taste a little bit of some of my recipes.
Did you know that planning permission is required for a shed? Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required? Did you know planning permission is required to clear land by mechanical means? You should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required.
The Department of Environmental Health provides residential garbage collection services to an estimated 14,000 Cayman Islands households each week. You may wonder how it is that our collectors are able to adequately cover these routes given our limited resources. The answer partly depends on you. By making sure that your garbage is appropriately packaged and easily accessible to our collectors, you will aid the pickup process and ensure efficient garbage collections. Here are a few valuable tips that will steer you in the right direction. Place bagged garbage into your garbage container on the evening before your scheduled pickup day. Bags should weigh less than 40 pounds, and garbage containers should have a maximum capacity of 33 gallons. Our collectors will not collect garbage bags and bins that are too heavy. Only use garbage containers constructed from sturdy materials such as metal or plastic. Your garbage container must also have a tightly fitted cover and easy to grip handles. To avoid spillage and limit access to animals, we also recommend that you store garbage bins inside an enclosure. A single garbage enclosure should have minimum dimensions of 2 feet 6 inches by 2 feet 6 inches. All enclosures should be a minimum of 6 inches from the ground. Any enclosure that is higher than 3 feet tall must have a door. Our collectors are unable to collect the garbage if the enclosure is too high. Place garbage containers or enclosures at the front or side of the property in an area that is easily accessible to the collectors. Our collectors will not pick up any items that are outside the trash container. Please remember to return garbage containers to the enclosure or its original position as soon as possible after collection has taken place. Avoid placing the following items in your household garbage containers: construction and demolition debris, vegetative and household hazardous waste, bulk waste items, hot coals, and grease. You may bring these items to the Georgetown landfill, which is located at Seymour Drive and open from 7:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Monday to Saturdays. You can also take small quantities of garbage to the 24-hour drop-off site located at the entrance of the landfill. Always pour plenty of water on hot coals to make sure they are completely out before disposing of them inside the landfill. The DEH provides free curbside bulk waste pickup once per year. Bulk items may include old furniture and appliances, tires, and metal items. Place bulk items out on the curbside once the DEH has announced its annual bulk waste pickup schedule. You may, however, hire DEH to pick up your bulk waste throughout the year at a cost of $75 per load. When you follow these tips, you will help to maintain the efficiency of the DEH collections program. For more information on proper waste handling or to report uncollected garbage, please give us a call at 949-6696 or send an email to dehcustomerservice@gov.ky.
Did you know that planning permission is required for an addition, alteration, or any material change to your house? The 10% rule no longer exists. Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required?
Do you have a business in the tourism industry? The Cayman Islands Department of Tourism wants you to get listed on their website. Visit CaymanIslands.com. It's absolutely free and will give your business added exposure on the #1 visited tourism site for the Cayman Islands. Learn more and get listed at www.visitcaymanislands.com/sign up. That's www.visitcaymanislands.com/sign up. Deadline is August 15th for all submissions. Don't wait. Sign up today.
Did you know that planning permission is required for a sign? Did you know you should check with the department as a planning and permit application may be required?